Hello guys and welcome back to Sudden Strike 4. Today we have the Battle of the Bulge to complete. We've done all of the other missions and I believe this is the last one of the German campaign. Let's go ahead and read the description. Battle of the Bulge, Operation Watch on the Rhine. Wacht am Rhein. Watch on the Rhine. A German operation that started on 16th of December 1944 and went on for a month throughout the Ardennes Mountains in Belgium and Luxembourg was a valiant attempt to separate the American and British armies. By doing so, and by capturing Antwerp, Germany would have denied the Allies its port, slowing or even halting the invasion. The operation relied on multiple criteria: surprise, overcast weather conditions to neutralise Allied air superiority, rapid advance, and capturing Allied fuel supplies along the way. Germany managed to build up forces in secrecy, and the attack, often called Ardennes Offensive, caught the enemy completely off guard. The German forces attacking along the northern shoulder of the front proved most successful, but outnumbered 5-1. The attack eventually stopped in its tracks. Although ultimately unsuccessful in achieving its goals, the offensive shook the belief of Allied commanders that Germany had already been beaten. So in terms of doctrines, I'm not entirely sure what we want to go for, but support doctrine's probably still the best because of the repair. It's very useful. Also the APCR rounds are nice. We could also use the hatch lookout. One thing that's nice about the armoured doctrine is we can give our tanks periscopes, which allows them to increase their vision without sacrificing their commander, which is really nice. It's only 34 meters, however. I'm not entirely sure how useful that would be. But say if we put 6 or 5 into tank periscopes, what else could we do? Extra 5 armour and decreases the chance of critical hits. Camouflage for recon cars, light tanks and towed anti-tank units. I'm not sure how useful this other stuff would be. Maybe sandbag covers would be nice for the decreased damage from frontal attacks inside armour. The only issue I see is that without the 50% maximum health, it's going to be very hard to have any sort of substance left. I'm not sure. We'll go with the support doctrine for now. We do have the smoke discharge systems. I'm very tempted to change that to like reinforced sandbank bunkers for like anti-tank units, because I feel like the smoke discharge system might just get in the way and be really annoying. You can also get sandbank covers with the support doctrine. Let's try that instead, and what I'll do is I'll just go like full defensive, so reinforced sandbag bunkers for the anti-tank and also sandbag covers for our tanks. We'll try that.
Break through the villages occupied by Allied forces and regroup. Eliminate the enemy in the northeastern village and set up an observation post in the area. Occupy the villages to the north and prepare to advance further.
Okay, so a few objectives. Let's go ahead and start the mission. Here we are, guys. This is actually my second attempt at the mission now. First time round, I got very close to the end and then failed. It was really frustrating. But here we are for take 2. I guess this time round I have the advantage of knowing kind of what's going to happen. I won't spoil it too much as we go through. But yeah, I still kind of know what's happening and what's going to come, so there is that, just so you guys know. This is like probably the hardest mission in Sudden Strike that I've come across so far. All the other ones I completed like first time, but this one, no way. Nearly did, but got stumped at the end. Let's make sure that we don't send the infantry too far, because I want to get these guys to come help out. Gonna have the tanks attack move ahead.
Beeilung!
Then we'll have the infantry follow up.
Infanterie in Bewegung. Bewegung, Soldaten. Jawohl. Befehle, Kommandant. Na los, auf dem Weg.
Infanterie meldet sich zum
I
Dienst.
believe there's a sniper here somewhere, so we'll just go take him out.
Look out, Sniper!
Feindliche Einheiten.
In Bewegung, Kommandant. Zu Befehl.
Infanterie in Bewegung. Schneid sie ab! Bewegung, Soldaten.
There we go.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Jawohl. Bestätigt.
Get rid of that tank if we can.
Die Schlacht.
Feind
Nice.
vernichtet.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung.
And get on your bellies, lads.
Beeilung!
Jawohl. Befehle? Befehle, Kommandant?
Our engine has been damaged on the Tiger too. Get our infantry guy up there and we'll repair the Tiger.
Jawohl.
May as well go for the fuel resupply and ammo resupply while it's being repaired as well.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
There is some
Bewegung, Soldaten.
trucks down here, so we're going to go use our damaged guys to go pick those up.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Auf Panzerjagd.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Zu Befehl. Auf dem Weg. Jawohl.
Also these AT guns as
Bereit
well.
für die Schlacht. Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Zu Befehl.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
We're going to make sure we grab as many as we can get.
Bewegung.
There we go.
Bewegung. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Jawohl.
Infanterie
Then what we're
meldet
gonna
sich
do-
zum Dienst.
Move our infantry back up here. Going to move up the AT guns. And then we're actually going to drop off the AT guns and have them attack move towards this objective. I believe they have the same line of sight as infantry, so we can use that to sort of lead the way. It'll take a little while, but it's worth doing, I think. I didn't do this
Artillerie
before,
einsatzbereit.
but I think worth doing this time round. We'll just put them on group 9 for now. Now put an attack move towards the town.
Bereit für die
It'll
Schlacht.
take their sweet time to roll that direction. So, yeah. Right, meanwhile,
Infanterie meldet
this
sich zum
infantry
Dienst.
probably should spread out as well. And we're going to want our tanks to come up. So we'll have them move up, and we'll have these guys move out of the way for now.
Bewegung. Wie lauten die Koordinaten? Verstanden.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Bewegung, Soldaten.
We need to have these lot start to move forwards as well now,
Geschütze. Einsatzbereit,
with
Kommandant.
the tanks.
Befehle? Jawohl.
I'm actually going to try and spread out some of these guys as well.
Verstanden.
Erwarte Befehle.
Beeilung.
Kanonen einsatzbereit.
Right, the Panzerwerfer is in range, which is good.
Look out, Sniper! Bewegung. Jawohl. Kanone in Bewegung.
Our supply truck is being hit. I'm going to have the trucks go try and deal with that.
Transporter einsatzbereit. Bestätigt.
Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet. Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst. Infanterie in Bewegung.
Have our infantry move forwards. Okay, that's a lot of dead infantry there. Do we have a medic? I think the medic's dead.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Alright, let's keep moving forwards with the infantry.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Tanks have got plenty of targets, so have the AT guns. Did we take care of the infantry? I think we did. They got on their machine guns and killed them off.
Auf dem Weg.
Well, that is a howitzer that's going to be destroyed.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Would have been nice to capture that, but never mind.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Ja, Kommandant.
Let's show our front armor to these AT guns, because otherwise it's not going to end very well.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Knallt sie ab!
Bereit zum Angriff. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Na los!
Okay.
Verstanden. Super.
Oh, there's some mines here. We
Wir sind
mustn't
einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
get hit by those.
MG geölt und
Okay, are we nearly done? I think on this side, yeah, pretty much. Let's attack move up a bit more.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Have the tanks move up.
Befehle, Kommandant. Bewegung. Jawohl, jawohl.
Wir wurden
Oh, mines can be set off by AT guns. Okay.
Erwarte Befehle. Ja, Kommandant. In Bewegung.
Bewegung, Kommandant.
Let's have the Panther move back. There's a second AT gun there.
In Befehle, Kommandant. Bereit zum Angriff.
Please don't kill my Panther.
Bewegung. Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen.
Okay, thank God.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
Right, so, considering there's mines here,
Bewegung. Zu Befehl.
we don't want our units to drive through the town.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Still have quite a lot of infantry, so they can get rid of the mines for me.
Infanterie in Bewegung. Ja, Kommandant. Infanterie in Bewegung. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Bestätigt.
Did our crew on the AT gun die? I think they did.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Have these guys just stand up and get on with their jobs.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
There's another AT mine there. We'll go get rid of that one as well.
Hier kommt der Nachschub. Bereit zum Angriff.
My repair truck's doing its job over here, which is good.
Jawohl, jawohl. Verstanden.
We'll have our troops move this way. Actually, let me just check for more mines first.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung.
Because last thing I want to do is put all of these tanks over mines.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
I think we're good.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Although there is
Bewegung, Kommandant.
some infantry down here
Bereit zum Angriff.
that are harassing my medic.
Bin da, wo man mich braucht. Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
Zu Befehl. Ja, Kommandant.
Probably should keep the medics at the back and have them come in after the engagement. But now we have all our troops together, we can push on the next objective. So, let's add these guys to group 1.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Have them line up, ready to go.
Jawohl. Auf dem Weg.
Get the Panzerwerfers and so on behind.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Verstanden.
We need to group up our infantry.
Ja, Kommandant.
Ja?
Infanterie in Bewegung. Ja, Kommandant. Wie lauten die Koordinaten? Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
I'm not going to have them all go together like this when we attack.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
I'm just trying to get the control groups down a little bit.
Einsatzbereit,
Gonna need a
Kommandant.
couple of
Infanterie meldet
infantry.
sich zum Dienst.
Jump on that AT gun. Oh, never mind, it's fine.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
We still have the crew on it. I thought it looked like it didn't, but
Hier kommt der
it does.
Nachschub.
I think it just needs fixing up.
Unmöglich. Fahrzeugantrieb beschädigt.
There we go.
Befehle, Kommandant?
We still have the 2 AT guns.
Koordinaten, Kommandant?
Our Panzerwerfers are almost reloaded.
Infanterie
I believe if I'm correct, there is a truck up here somewhere that has ammo in it. We'll go have a look quick.
Na los! Hier kommt der Nachschub.
Any of these tanks need repair? No.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Wie lauten die Koordinaten?
The Panzerwerfers can be
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
number 3 now,
Hier kommt der Nachschub.
or can be
Jawohl.
repair trucks and supply trucks. And then we'll have these 2 as group 5. There it is.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
It's got a few supplies left, but it's better than nothing.
Befehle?
Right, so let's start to move the tanks towards this intersection here.
Na los! Erwarte Befehle.
We'll have our infantry move that way as well.
Erwarte Befehle.
Have the artillery move over here with the trucks.
Hier kommt der Nachschub. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Verstanden. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
We've got quite a lot of men left.
Erwarte Befehle.
Gonna make sure that all of our units show their front armor over anything.
Befehle, Kommandant. Verstanden.
Gonna refuel and resupply that Panzer
Wir
IV,
sind
I think,
einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
so that when we go for the attack it doesn't run out.
Kommandant. Befehle? Auf dem Weg! Bereit zum Angriff. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Ja, Kommandant?
There we go.
Verstanden. Erwarte Befehle. Zu Befehl.
Almost job done. This one has nearly used up all of its fuel, honestly.
Auf
We
dem
may as well
Weg.
just dump that now.
Jawohl. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And he can rejoin Group 2.
Auf dem Weg. Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Most of these tanks are fueled up. Same with the King Tiger. Right, let's get the infantry to lie down. We'll start the slow crawl forwards.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Probably going to split them off. And we'll have the Panzerwerfers ready to go. I'm going to move forward the tanks a little bit,
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
just so that I can have the Panzerwerfers forwards without having to worry.
Bewegung.
I'm also probably just going to uncouple these AT guns and have them push through the forest area as well.
Artillerie einsatzbereit. Na los! Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And there is some fuel in that supply vehicle. Not exactly what we need at the moment. We've got loads of fuel left on our Opel Blitz here.
Befehle? Der Feind. Ja, Kommandant. Zu Befehl.
Let's have these guys spread out.
Befehle, Kommandant. Jawohl. Infanterie in Bewegung. Infanterie einsatzbereit. Infanterie in Bewegung.
We need to have the medics stay back as well. I'm going to put them in a separate group actually.
Befehle? Ja, Kommandant.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Zu Befehl. Sanität.
Befehle?
Have
Bewegung.
the tanks attack move forwards.
Ja, Kommandant.
Hat jemand den Doktor gerufen? Sanitäter unterwegs. Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Okay, so far so good.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Erwarte Befehle. Befehle? Bewegung!
Haven't seen any mines yet.
Schlacht. Infanterie
I'll get all these guys to
Zu Befehl.
Na los.
run and get into this building.
Wir sind einsatzbereit.
Feind gesichtet.
We'll reveal plenty of emplacements.
Befehle,
Oh, that
Kommandant.
building's getting hit very hard.
Bereit für die Schlacht. Bereit für die Schlacht.
Let's not let that happen. We'll jump into that trench there.
Ja, Kommandant. Infanterie. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Bewegung. Na los!
I think we're being hit by a tank over here.
Jawohl. Befehle.
Befehle?
Beheilung.
How's our infantry
Befehle,
doing?
Kommandant.
I think it's okay. No one to pick up at the moment.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Bewegung, Soldaten. Bewegung. Infanterie.
Let's get our men
in
into
Bewegung.
this grain field.
Jawohl. Beheilung.
Is there any infantry up here?
Infanterie in
No, I
Bewegung.
don't think there is.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
2 supply trucks though.
Befehle.
Jawohl.
Zu Befehl.
Make sure they get on their
Bewegung,
bellies
Soldaten. Befehle,
as we move
Kommandant.
on, because I don't want them to
Bin da,
get
wo man
shot.
mich braucht.
Okay, there's one AT gun left, I think that's about it.
Kommandant.
Look out, sniper!
And a sniper apparently. Top left.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Alright, so let's take care of this AT gun. And we'll go run down the sniper.
Good job.
There he is.
Occupy the village to the northeast to make sure we're not attacked from behind.
Where's our medics? We need to have them go pick up that guy.
Is sending reinforcements to help reform the eastern front.
Blimey,
I
here we go.
suggest you wait for them before initiating your attack.
That wasn't too bad. I'm just going to get my units lined up. And the Panzerwerfers move up to the town. We need to go pick up the AT guns as well. What's this down here? Oh, a repair vehicle that left behind. We'll add that to Group 4, just so that it stays with us from now on. What are our reinforcements? Tiger 2. We've got a howitzer now as well, which is nice. And some more infantry. And we actually have quite a lot of infantry left, which is good. Very good. We can have them stand up for now, just so that we can get them into position. Gonna have them all unload. And very tempted to have them on like a separate group. We'll have these guys on like Group 6.
Erwarte Befehle. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
There we go.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
And we'll have the ones in this one
In Bewegung,
in
Kommandant.
Group 7. All
Bestätigt.
medics can be in Group 8.
Sanitäter einsatzbereit.
Where are our other medics? Don't tell me I only have 2
Sanitäter
medics.
unterwegs.
Ah, there they are.
Hat jemand den Doktor gerufen?
They can be Group 8.
Sanitäter unterwegs. In Bewegung,
And we'll keep
Kommandant.
them behind the front line. We've got 3 groups of infantry. Need to have my tanks move up and repair these guys. We also need to give some ammo to that one.
Befehle?
And I need to grab some infantry to pick up these trucks.
MG-Schütze meldet sich zum Dienst.
Erwarte Befehle. Bestätigt.
Alright, these half-tracks can join Group 5. And what I may as well do actually is have a couple of these infantry jump on one of these AT guns. Guess it doesn't really matter which one, because we can just repair them back to half health anyway. But then that's going to be picked up by this half-track.
Erwarte Befehle. Kanone wird versetzt. Zu
Cool.
Befehl.
So let's have the Tiger join Group 1.
Kanonen einsatzbereit. Transporter einsatzbereit.
We will get that picked up.
In Bewegung, Kommandant. Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl. Transporter einsatzbereit. Bewegung. Beeilung. Zu Befehl. In Bewegung. Erwarte Befehle. Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Befehle?
Okay, so it's just a matter of preparing for the next assault. Taking it very slowly, just because I know that it's very easy to get completely wrecked in this mission if you don't take it carefully.
Befehle? Befehle?
I think all of our tanks are fixed up and ready to go.
Befehle, Kommandant?
Okay, so let's move up to the next tree line area.
Erwarte Befehle.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Jawohl. Bewegung, Soldaten. Bereit für die Schlacht.
Sanitäter einsatzbereit.
Wie lauten die Koordinaten?
Panzerwerfers need to move up. They can have the trucks follow them.
Feind gesichtet. Artillerie einsatzbereit. Jawohl. Jawohl. Na los.
A counterattack is inbound from the north. Get ready, quickly.
Koordinaten, Kommandant.
Okay, so here comes the counterattack.
Na los.
There is also mines on the road that we need to be careful of.
Na los. Erwarte Befehle. Verstanden. Ja, Kommandant. Bewegung soll bereit.
I need to be very careful
Bewegung.
with these tanks. We need to keep them alive at all costs.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Don't want to lose this panther if I don't have to. Please just reverse.
Na los. In Bewegung. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Bestätigt. Erwarte Befehle.
The rest of the tanks can continue moving forwards.
Erwarte Befehle.
Just uncouple all of these. They can help us out if they can see stuff.
Batterie einsatzbereit.
That tank needs to be very careful of mines.
Bereit zum Angriff. Bestätigt. Ja, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant. Jawohl. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Okay.
Ja, Kommandant. Na los.
I think that went a lot better than it was probably supposed to.
Bewegung, Soldaten. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. In Bewegung,
There we go.
Kommandant.
Right. Let's have my medics come up
Feind gesichtet.
and sort out anybody that needs sorting out.
Erwarte Befehle. Bewegung, Soldaten. Auf dem Weg. Befehle? Beeilung.
Phew. I think we're fine.
Bewegung. Befehle? Bewegung. Infanterie
I
meldet
think I may
sich
as well
zum
just
Dienst.
have a different guy go to
Bewegung,
each mine.
Soldaten.
There we go. Who's down
Ja,
here?
Kommandant?
MG-Schütze meldet sich zum Dienst.
A couple of infantry that we left behind.
Erwarte Befehle. Wie lauten die Koordinaten?
Let's go pick up these AT guns again.
Na los.
They didn't end up doing anything.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Befehle? Jawohl. Kanone in Bewegung. Transporter einsatzbereit.
They're all group 5 now.
Jawohl.
These guys have done their jobs, so let's just discard of these trucks.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Infanterie einsatzbereit.
MG geölt und einsatzbereit.
Na los. Befehle, Kommandant?
Now we definitely need to repair these tanks. We'll get that done.
Ja, Kommandant.
And I'm glad I managed to save them both. They are on literally no health whatsoever. But at least we can repair them back to half health.
Erwarte Befehle.
Which is exactly why I brought the support doctrine, because those tanks would be pretty much useless for the rest of the game otherwise.
Kanonen einsatzbereit. Verstanden. Koordinaten, Kommandant? Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst. Erwarte Befehle.
Okay, so we're going to have Group 6 move ahead
Einsatzbereit.
on the left. We'll have Group 7 move forwards on the right. Then we'll have the tanks move up.
Ja, Kommandant.
Along with
Einsatzbereit,
Group 2.
Kommandant. Artillerie einsatzbereit. Jawohl. Ja, Kommandant. Hier kommt der Nachschub.
Hat jemand den Doktor
Make sure that
gerufen?
our
Feindliche Einheiten.
medics are coming up as well.
Erwarte Befehle. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Okay, so we need to prepare for the attack
Ja, Kommandant. Jawohl.
the right side, so we'll get our tanks lined up now.
Bewegung.
Have our infantry move over there.
Einsatzbereit. Infanterie
Group
in
6 can
Bewegung.
move up to the top side, Group 7 to the bottom side. And we may as well capture this tank.
Infanterie meldet
Let's
sich
grab
zum
some
Dienst.
infantry and put them in there,
Zu Befehl. Infanterie in Bewegung.
and we can repair it. It actually has full ammo, which is great.
Ja, Kommandant.
Just need to give it some fuel. And we have plenty of
In
that.
Bewegung, Kommandant.
Oh wow,
Feindliche
what the
Einheiten
fuck?
gesichtet. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Infanterie
Okay,
einsatzbereit.
that's never really happened. That didn't happen last time.
Bewegung, Kommandant. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
They're just coming at me.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And
Einsatzbereit,
we
Kommandant.
lost
In Bewegung, Kommandant. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
a tank for no reason.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Bewegung.
Okay, so let's try and move away from that, because I believe that's the next objective. Though there is tanks coming our direction.
Befehle?
Let's get units to go and repair and resupply that Sherman.
Jawohl. Jawohl.
Have the Panzerwerfers move over here. I'm going to have the AT guns all come over here and line up. Lost our Panther. But pretty much
Befehle?
no reason
Ja, Kommandant.
whatsoever.
Fahrzeugantrieb beschädigt. Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst. Ja, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant.
Let's uncouple these AT guns. We'll have them move up.
Befehle? Jawohl. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Befehle,
And
Kommandant.
also unload this howitzer, and that can do its job as well. Okay. We'll add that to Group 1.
Funktionstüchtig.
We'll prepare our tanks further over to the right. That's actually fully run out of fuel, that Tiger 2.
Reparieren und füllen nach. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Any of these guys need repairing? No.
Bereit für die
Right,
Schlacht.
so let's try this again. We'll get our units into position. I might just have 6 and 7 move up the top side, and 2 just sort of crawl across the open ground.
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung!
Jawohl, verstanden.
We may as well group these guys up
Infanterie meldet
because
sich zum Dienst.
there's actually barely any of them
Infanterie
left.
meldet sich zum Dienst. Jawohl. Verstanden. Infanterie in Bewegung. Infanterie in Bewegung. Zu Befehl. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Hier kommt der
Need to
Nachschub.
refuel our King Tiger before going too far.
Erwarte Befehle. Beeilung. Zu Befehl.
Otherwise we're going to be having a serious lack of fire support available.
Artillerie einsatzbereit. Bestätigt. Ja, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Takes ages to refuel. Got 800 fuel and we refueled 10 a second. So please bear with me while it takes its sweet time.
Zu Befehl.
Might be worth fortifying the light howitzer, but nah, we won't bother for now.
Befehle, Kommandant? Zu Befehl. Jawohl.
Right, that'll do.
Reparieren und füllen nach.
Let's get these tanks on the go.
In Bewegung, Kommandant. Jawohl. Na los! Jawohl. Jawohl. Na
And
los.
we'll have these guys continue to crawl
Jawohl,
forwards.
jawohl. Infanterie in Bewegung. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Feindliche Einheiten. Kanone in Bewegung. Befehle? Na los! Ja, Kommandant.
And let's now have the attack order.
Infanterie meldet sich zum
Move.
Dienst.
Oh, we need to make sure that they stop short of this minefield.
Bestätigt. Feuer! Verstanden. Bereit für die Schlacht. Erwarte Befehle. Infanterie in Bewegung.
Okay.
Zu Befehl.
We're going to have the infantry move back.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
I need to have the riflemen crawl and take care of these mines for me.
Einsatzbereit.
We need to have the medics come up
Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
and pick up our wounded. Quite far away though. I left them behind.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Poor infantry guy, just trying to
Infanterie in Bewegung.
defuse the mines on his own.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Okay, those infantry guys died.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
That's a shame.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
I guess we could just shoot them.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Volltreffer. Infanterie einsatzbereit.
It's a lot quicker than defusing them.
Volltreffer. Bereit für die Schlacht. Infanterie in Bewegung. In Bewegung.
And let's have the attack move forwards then. Now we've cleaned up that minefield.
Kommandant. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Bewegung.
Hat jemand den Doktor
Keep the
gerufen?
medics well behind our lines.
Befehle?
That AT gun even have a chance to shoot? I don't think it did.
Ziel in Sicht. Ja, Kommandant.
These guys need to get on their bellies.
Hat jemand den Doktor gerufen?
Alright, time to get a medic to the front.
In Bewegung, Kommandant. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
You're destroying those buildings so quickly at the moment.
Sanitäter unterwegs. Sanitäter.
Bereit für die Schlacht. In Bewegung,
Okay.
Kommandant. Befehle? Bewegung. Wir sind einsatzbereit,
We just leveled
Kommandant.
like all of those houses.
Knallt sie ab!
Oh, another house
Verstanden.
to take care of.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Why are all
Ja,
these guys
Kommandant.
stuck?
Jawohl. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Erwarte Befehle.
Like every single house is occupied.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Panzerbrecher.
Feindliche Einheiten. Ja, Kommandant. Bestätigt.
Leave a sentry
There we
in the
go.
village that we have just taken.
Alright, let's now move back.
Auf dem Weg. Infanterie
I'll
einsatzbereit.
have one of these
Erwarte
submachine
Befehle.
gunners
Zu Befehl.
jump into that supply truck. And we don't
Befehle,
really
Kommandant.
need another
Bewegung, Soldaten.
repair truck, but we may as well take one.
Na los. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
I'm going to move all of my infantry back over here,
Bewegung.
except from the
Infanterie
one
meldet sich zum Dienst.
that I'm going to leave to
Infanterie
occupy that building.
einsatzbereit.
Bewegung! MG-Schütze in Bewegung!
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Okay. Let's have our medics
Hat
back
jemand
over
den
here.
Doktor gerufen?
The tanks lined up.
Auf dem Weg.
Have the repair vehicles sort them out.
Zu Befehl.
I'm going to change the repair trucks to like a different number. Just so that I can make sure
Befehle, Kommandant.
I know what I can repair and what I can't. Because if you have supply vehicles and repair trucks on the same number
Erwarte Befehle.
and selected at the same time, it's hard to tell
Auf dem Weg.
what needs repairs and what doesn't. Whereas, because it always comes up with the ammo sign first.
Na los. Jawohl.
We'll resupply
Wir
this
sind
King Tiger.
einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl.
Also needs some fuel, so we'll do that as well.
Erwarte Befehle. Befehle? Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
MG geölt und einsatzbereit.
Just changing his group so that I don't accidentally move him. And the reason I'm waiting to do this objective is just so that it doesn't trigger any events.
Befehle, Kommandant. Befehle?
So these are busy being refueled. We also have ammo to resupply.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Jawohl.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl.
Most of the tanks are okay for ammo. Just fuel we need to worry about. We got plenty of fuel, so that's okay.
Zu Befehl.
Right, let's have this one refuel the Panzer IVs.
Befehle, Kommandant. Befehle? Wir
We'll start
reparieren
on the
und füllen nach.
furthest one.
Bestätigt. Befehle? Jawohl.
This one can do the one right next to it.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Bewegung!
Move on to the next Panzer IV, and so on.
Befehle?
One thing we do need to remember to do is use our improved AP ammo. Because we can basically shoot tanks a lot quicker if we use it and destroy them.
Zu Befehl.
Okay, so that's job done.
Erwarte
What
Befehle.
we're going to do is I'm going to have my infantry split up a little bit. I'm
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung!
going to have these guys get on their belly.
Sanitäter einsatzbereit.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Group 6 can come down here.
Bewegung, Soldaten. Bewegung, Soldaten.
We'll lay down. We'll do an attack
dem
move
Weg.
forwards over here.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
These guys can do an attack move up here.
Erwarte Befehle. Befehle, Kommandant.
And we'll make sure that our artillery is in range shortly.
Wie lauten die Koordinaten? Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
Okay, more reinforcements being told to come in. That is a Pershing. Let's get rid of it.
Feuer.
I don't think any of these tanks
Jawohl.
can
Bereit zum Angriff.
do damage to it, so we're just gonna pull back.
Ja,
Let the
Kommandant.
Tigers go first.
Befehle, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Bereit zum Angriff. Fahrzeug
You can
funktionstüchtig.
also use the AP shells on it.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Verstanden.
Gonna have to bring in our medics.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Na los! Bestätigt!
Ja, Kommandant. Beeilung! Sanitäter unterwegs.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Das wäre ein Feuer bereit zum
Let's get
Angriff.
rid of that priest. We'll jump this guy in there so that we complete that objective and we can move on to the next one.
To the north.
Right, so that's pretty much half the objective done already. We'll have our repair trucks come and help out repair these Panzer IVs.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Beeilung.
Feind gesichtet.
Gonna get into the building next to these guys,
Befehle,
just so that we
Kommandant.
have some line of
Befehle.
sight.
Reinforcements arrived.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Right, some enemy tanks up here. We're gonna make sure that this Panzer IV comes back.
Befehle, Kommandant. Bestätigt! Na los!
Bereit für die Schlacht.
MG-Schütze!
Befehle? Auf dem Weg!
Have the Tiger just push forwards towards these tanks here.
Feuer! Feuer! Das wäre einer wenig. Feuer!
There we go.
Bewegung!
That's 2 Hellcats dealt with.
Befehle, Kommandant.
More reinforcements are here, so we'll have them
Auf dem Weg!
come up behind.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl. Beeilung!
Right, time for
Auf dem
our
Weg.
Tigers to move ahead.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Bereit für die Schlacht. Bandagen sind einsatzbereit.
Feuer eröffnen. Ziel zerstört.
Ja, Kommandant.
Na los!
Pick up all of these AT guns.
Jawohl. Befehle, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Fahrzeug funktioniert.
Der Feind.
Kanone wird versetzt.
Erwarte Befehle. Jawohl.
Erwarte Befehle. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Right, let's just attack, move forwards.
Erwarte Befehle. Na los!
Bereit für die Schlacht. In
Have Group 6 move up,
Befehl.
Auf Panzerjagd!
and Group 2 can
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung!
push through the town. Have them lie down.
Panzerbrecher
Gonna
in
need this
Bewegung!
extra infantry that we have down here.
Verstanden. Auf dem Weg. Erwarte Befehle. Kanone wird versetzt. Jawohl. Kanone wird versetzt. Befehle, Kommandant. Jawohl. Bereit zum Angriff. Befehle.
Oh wow, he detract
Ziel in Sicht.
my Tiger.
Befehle!
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
Erwarte Befehle. Bewegung, Soldaten.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Okay, so we're gonna need to get a repair truck to go fix that up sooner than later, because we're gonna basically always push first with the Tiger 2s.
Befehle, Kommandant.
They can take the brunt of the attack.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
Befehle?
Befehle? Löscht sie aus! Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
Both my infantry guys got
Bereit
wrecked
zum
there.
Angriff. Hier kommt der Nachschub. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
That takes care of the Hellcat. And let's have Group 6 move up.
Ja, Kommandant.
The reinforcements are here, so let's have these guys get out. They could be our new Group 2.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung!
Zu Befehl.
Befehle?
Zu Befehl.
Just gotta be careful here.
Beeilung! Hier kommt der Nachschub. Zu Befehl. Jawohl.
Basically just don't want to lose any troops unnecessarily.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Bewegung! Befehle, Kommandant.
Feindliche Einheiten.
Zu Befehl.
Okay,
Jawohl.
that is a Sherman. Very dead Sherman.
Zu Befehl.
Make sure that our
MG-Schütze in
infantry
Bewegung!
falls back now,
Bereit
because
für die Schlacht.
a lot of artillery fire coming in.
Bandagen sind einsatzbereit. Bin da, wo man mich braucht. Bin da.
Bin schwer verletzt.
Let's have that guy go pick up that guy.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Right,
MG-Schütze in Bewegung!
Befehle, Kommandant.
Ja, Kommandant. Bewegung, Soldaten! In Bewegung!
Ist jemand verletzt?
Befehle, Kommandant! Na los! Na los! Jawohl! Kanone in Bewegung! Jawohl!
Right, since I know that we have to defend after this, I am going to set up in order to do so.
einsatzbereit. Sanitäter einsatzbereit.
I'm going to have these move AT guns into position.
Na los! Einsatzbereit, Kommandant! Zu Befehl! Wir sind einsatzbereit,
And we can
Kommandant.
have this tank. You don't want that tank there.
Fahrzeug
Probably want one of the
funktionstüchtig.
Tiger,
Wir sind
the
einsatzbereit,
King
Kommandant.
Tigers,
Bewegung!
to do the job.
Jawohl!
Ja, Kommandant.
Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet!
Erwarte Befehle.
Verstanden! Infanterie in Bewegung! Bewegung, Soldaten! In
Poor AT
Bewegung,
gun.
Kommandant!
Absolutely wrecked.
One more bites the...
Hat jemand den Doktor gerufen? Na los! Sanitäter unterwegs.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
I'm gonna get a unit into the church, and hopefully we can just kill off that guy. Yeah, nice.
Zu Befehl.
I
Befehle?
think that is job done.
Bewegung, Soldaten!
Bin da, wo man mich braucht. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Bin da, wo man mich braucht. Sanitäter unterwegs. Auf dem Weg. Bewegung. Sanitäter unterwegs.
Jawohl. Bewegung, Soldaten!
Very well done, men.
Infanterie in Bewegung!
You need to set up observation posts to the north and prepare your forces to continue the assault.
Jawohl. Jawohl.
So before, I rushed to do this because I thought we were close to the end of the mission, but we're not. So I'm gonna just delay putting guys into those observation posts. I'm gonna pick up as many AT guns as I can.
Koordinaten, Kommandant!
Oh, didn't want to do that.
MG-Schützen.
Get them back in there.
Kommandant!
We will get rid of its fortification. That's what I was planning to do.
Ist jemand verletzt?
And we'll grab the machine gunner, we'll put him into the supply vehicle. Let's just unload a gun, get the truck out the way. Unload the gun, get the truck out the way. Same with this one.
Meldet sich zum Dienst.
What we're going to do is just have them all
Ja, Kommandant!
face down the road.
Befehle, Kommandant! Artillerie einsatzbereit! Artillerie einsatzbereit!
And we'll have
Na
them
los!
fortify.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant! Verstanden!
Erwarte Befehle.
There we go. Right. And fortifications up.
Bestätigt!
Gonna need
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant!
one of our tigers over here
In Bewegung, Kommandant!
to just sit in front of them all. This one can sit on the corner and be resupplied by this.
Erwarte Befehle! In Befehle? Erwarte Befehle!
Okay. Then we'll have sort of a defensive line, like so, of Panzer IVs.
Jawohl! Befehle, Kommandant!
Accidentally fortified this one at the same time I fortified the Tiger.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Auf dem Weg! Koordinaten, Kommandant! Befehle, Kommandant! Befehle!
Keep a
Kanone
Panzerwerfer
wird
here,
Kanonen einsatzbereit!
and we'll keep a Panzerwerfer here as well.
Kanone wird versetzt! Einsatzbereit, Kommandant! Beeilung! Bestätigt! Befehle, Kommandant! Bewegung! Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig! Ja, Kommandant? Bestätigt!
Great.
Artillerie einsatzbereit!
Have the AT
Kanone
gun
in
move up.
Befehl.
Koordinaten, Kommandant.
Kanone wird versetzt!
And we need
Erwarte Befehle.
probably
Kommandant.
one of these guys to jump into the tower.
Bereit für die Schlacht. Befehle?
One can jump into the
Ja,
church.
Kommandant. Infanterie
This
einsatzbereit.
guy can go lie
Bin da,
down
wo
in the
man mich
ruins.
braucht. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Bin da, wo man mich braucht. Bereit für die Schlacht.
Okay.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Let's get that rifleman out.
Kommandant. Verstanden.
We'll have him move over here
Soldaten.
and lie down. And turn off fire at
Befehle,
will.
Kommandant. Befehle?
There's another AT gun there we can capture actually. I'm just not sure if we have enough infantry to do so.
Infanterie in Bewegung. Na los!
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung!
Like I might actually take this medic and put him on the AT gun.
Erwarte Befehle. Na los!
Ja, Kommandant.
You can put all of these
Ja?
Panzerstrecks into the building. They're setting up a very nice defense here in preparation for what's to come.
Wie lauten die Koordinaten? Jawohl.
May as well just refuel
Jawohl. Jawohl.
that Tiger 2 with everything we got left there.
Artillerie einsatzbereit.
We don't have any other...
Erwarte Befehle. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
We don't have any other ammunition as far as I know. This guy's already used his up. We have a little bit left in that supply
Wie lauten
depot.
die Koordinaten? Bewegung.
Maybe we could just get the Panzerwerfer to use that up.
Artillerie einsatzbereit.
May as well repair
Bestätigt. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
that AT gun.
Kanonen einsatzbereit. Bestätigt. Kanone in Jawohl.
And may as well refuel
Hier
where we
kommt der
can.
Nachschub. Hier kommt der
We actually
Nachschub.
have an Opel Blitz here with some ammunition.
Jawohl. Ja,
Okay.
Kommandant.
What are we going to use that for? I guess we should probably resupply the Panzer IVs, which have no ammunition left first. Otherwise they will be rather useless.
Befehle, Kommandant.
I probably don't need 3 guys in each of these,
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Bereit für
so we'll
die
go pick
Schlacht.
up the other 2 trucks there, and we can use them to pick up our AT guns. Okay. We need a couple of extra lads to go and do the objective for us. So that can be a couple of these medics, because we don't need that many.
Sanitäter einsatzbereit. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
And then we shall await the massive attack.
Befehle, Kommandant.
I think the rifleman that I
Einsatzbereit,
sent over here
Kommandant.
just died in the field.
Na los. Verstanden.
Right, so that needs to be prepared to pick up that AT gun.
Koordinaten, Kommandant. Transporter einsatzbereit.
We're in position here, Commandant.
Prepare your forces for the next attack. Reinforcements and supplies are on the way.
Na los.
Gather your forces. Here comes more reinforcements. Another supply vehicle, which is great. And some more infantry,
Reinforcements arrived.
which is just what we need.
Ja, Kommandant. Befehle?
We're going to have the Tiger
In Bewegung,
roll up
Kommandant.
down here. And we'll have the Panzer IV-H come to the top side.
Ja, Kommandant. Zu Befehl.
This infantry can all become Group 2.
Befehle, Kommandant. Bewegung, Soldaten.
And we'll have them
Infanterie in Bewegung. In
lay
Bewegung,
down
Kommandant.
in front of the tanks
Bewegung,
here.
Soldaten.
Enemy sighted!
The Allies must be launching a counterattack. Get back and prepare for the battle ahead.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Zu Befehl!
Befehle? Ja, Kommandant.
Here we go.
Zu Befehl.
This is what I was preparing for.
In Bewegung,
As soon as you
Kommandant.
bring in these
Ja,
reinforcements,
Kommandant.
Erwarte Befehle. Bestätigt.
the battle is more or less underway.
MG-Schütze in
You
Bewegung!
barely have time to defend yourself, so I'm
Ja, Kommandant.
going to keep this sniper back.
Infanterie in Bewegung. Bewegung, Soldaten. Erwarte Befehle.
I'm gonna lie all these guys
Bereit für
down.
die Schlacht.
Those are mortars, actually.
Bewegung.
Let's have them
Feindliche Einheiten
go into
gesichtet.
this building over here.
Ja, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Bereit für die Schlacht.
Okay. The defenses are set up anyway. We just have to repel the allied counterattack.
Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
Jawohl.
Have an extra supply vehicle.
Jawohl.
I'm gonna make sure that I use that
Befehle, Kommandant.
where I can.
Erwarte Befehle. Befehle? Hier kommt der Nachschub.
Might use it on this Panzerwerfer actually. Just so that we do have some rockets to fire.
Ja,
We'll get this
Kommandant.
supply vehicle out of the way.
Erwarte Befehle. Hier kommt der Nachschub. Ja,
I'll actually have
Kommandant.
it resupply
Jawohl,
this
Befehle,
Panzer IV.
Kommandant.
So we've just got fuel left in this one, so we'll use
Feindliche
that up.
Einheiten gesichtet.
Jawohl.
Hit it with everything you got!
Befehle, Kommandant. Jawohl.
Great.
Zu Befehl.
So in terms of fuel, let's just make sure that all of these are fueled up.
Bewegung. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl. Na los. Feind gesichtet. Beeilung.
The defense is going well. I'd say the only problem with this is that I have to
Erwarte Befehle. Bereit zum Angriff.
unfortify everything and run away next.
Wie lauten die Koordinaten?
Could be rather
Bereit
awkward.
zum Angriff.
Ziel in Sicht.
Bewegung. Beeilung. Bewegung. Ja, Kommandant.
Just preparing to pick up all of our AT guns.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
Ich bin getroffen!
Get this guy out the way.
Watch out! They're flanking us!
Ja, Kommandant.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Erwarte Befehle.
MG-Schütze meldet sich zum Dienst.
Those buildings are great cover.
Ja, Kommandant.
Ist jemand verletzt?
We need to get
Bin da,
our
wo man mich braucht.
medics over here to go pick these guys up.
Bandagen sind einsatzbereit.
Jawohl. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
We're also going to need some repair trucks over here, so let's get the tractor to come over.
Na los!
Befehle? Sanitäter einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Congratulations, men. We've managed to hold back a massive counterattack.
Sanitäter zu Befehl.
Okay,
Gather what is left
job
of your
done.
force. Before we march forward, we need to wait for the reinforcements to join us.
Wie lauten die Koordinaten? Erwarte Befehle. Beeilung! Zu Befehl. Befehle, Kommandant?
Large group of enemies are inbound! They're almost on us!
Hold out just a little longer, men. Help is on the way.
They're here! Right here! Ah!
Go on, machine gunner. Hold him down. He has an MG42, he could easily just mow down half that infantry.
We cannot allow them to encircle us. Retreat and hold out until reinforcements arrive.
Okay, where is the Panzer IV that's damaged there?
Bestätigt.
Okay, so here we have to just fall back. So let's grab all of this.
Jawohl. Kanone in Bewegung. Jawohl. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl. Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst.
And they're all group
Kanone in
5.
Bewegung. Transporter einsatzbereit. Bewegung. Jawohl.
I'm just gonna go like so that I can just unload them all and put them into
Wir sind
fortifications.
einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Na los! Na los!
Right, we need to make sure that our infantry is running down here.
Na los! Erwarte Befehle, Infanterie.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
We've got so many units.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Zu Befehl. Befehle,
Make sure the
Kommandant.
Panzerwerfers are coming down here, they're
Kanone
very
wird
useful.
versetzt. Zu Befehl.
And all of the repair vehicles and so on can move down.
Jawohl.
Ist jemand verletzt?
Ja, Kommandant.
Right, time to go.
Jawohl.
Ich bin getroffen!
Jawohl.
These guys need to stand up.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Befehle? Infanterie in Bewegung. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
So we have a very large force to work with now.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Artillerie einsatzbereit.
Wir sind
I have the
einsatzbereit,
Tiger 2
Kommandant.
sit forwards.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Auf dem Weg.
Koordinaten, Kommandant. Koordinaten, Kommandant.
Ja, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Verstanden. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Erwarte Befehle. Ja, Befehle. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Ja, Kommandant. Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl.
Okay, so these guys are fortifying.
Ja, Kommandant. Bin schwer verletzt.
My sniper was left behind.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Befehle, Kommandant. Jawohl.
Let's unload these guys. I'm going to have them all unfortify and we're going to move them forwards.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Transporter einsatzbereit.
Auf dem Weg. Befehle? In Bewegung, Kommandant. Koordinaten, Kommandant. Kanonen einsatzbereit. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Zu Befehl. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant. Bestätigt.
Alright, let's grab some men
Infanterie
and we'll
meldet
have
sich
them
zum Dienst.
Bereit zum Angriff.
stay ahead.
Bereit zum Angriff. Bereit zum...
Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet.
Erwarte Befehle. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung!
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Koordinaten, Kommandant. Erwarte Befehle.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
Befehle? Kanone in Bewegung.
MG geölt und einsatzbereit.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Hell of a defense we got going on here. Let's make sure we're repairing that Tiger.
Befehle? Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
Ziel zerstört. Der Feind.
In Bewegung, Kommandant. Bewegung!
Zu Befehl.
That house is
Another
full of
large attack
infantry.
is coming. Fight until your last breath.
Not sure if we're going to be able to get them back, but there we go.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
More reinforcements coming in.
Befehle, Kommandant? Jawohl. Jawohl. Erwarte Befehle.
Koordinaten, Kommandant.
Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst. Na los!
We've currently been like an hour into this mission.
Reinforcements arrived.
Pretty damn crazy.
Verstanden. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Bereit zum Angriff. Na los!
I'm going to have a Panther just roll down towards the end of the mission.
Zu Befehl. Panzerbrecher in Bewegung! MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Zu Befehl. Verstanden.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Beeilung! Jawohl.
We just lost the Panther
Auf
there.
dem Weg. Bewegung!
Looks like we might lose the repair vehicle as well. And we have spare, so
Reparieren
that's
und füllen
okay.
nach. Erwarte Befehle.
He can repair himself as well.
Verstanden.
Jawohl.
Brauch einen Sani.
All our infantry dead?
Los.
In Bewegung.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Have one of these guys come out here.
In Bewegung, Kommandant. Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Zu Befehl. Befehle, Kommandant.
MG-Schütze meldet sich zum Dienst.
Infanterie in Bewegung. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Bin schwer
I
verletzt.
need to hit
Infanterie
this
einsatzbereit.
Pershing with
Brauche einen Sani.
armor piercing.
Einsatz. Jawohl.
There we go.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
How to cheat in a nutshell. Know the mission before it happens.
Completely. Typhoons incoming.
Bin schwer verletzt.
We cannot hold them off any longer. Fall back to avoid complete encirclement.
In
Oh, there
Bewegung,
goes the supply
Kommandant.
vehicle.
Ich bin getroffen.
Ich bin getroffen.
Jawohl. Kanone zu Befehl.
The Panther has made it.
Ich bin getroffen.
Right, let's see if we can get some of
In
these
Bewegung, Kommandant.
Artillerie
AT guns.
einsatzbereit.
Befehle?
Bewegung.
Jawohl. Jawohl.
Ja, Kommandant.
Feind gesichtet.
Auf
Erwarte Befehle. Befehle? Ja, Kommandant. Bewegung. Bestätigt.
Time to get out of here.
Jawohl.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Ja, Kommandant. Verstanden. Jawohl.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Erwarte Befehle.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Ja, Kommandant. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Zu Befehl. Ja, Kommandant. Kanone in Bewegung. Kanone in Bewegung.
Panzerwerfers took a wrong
Kanone
turn.
wird versetzt. Kanone. Befehle, Kommandant.
Der Feind.
Bewegung. Bestätigt. Befehle, Kommandant.
What I need to do is set up this guy
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant.
with
Ja, Kommandant.
a
Fahrzeug
fortification.
funktionstüchtig.
Actually, I can't. Okay.
There must be some supplies left by the Allied forces. Let your men search the area.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Don't really think we have time for that.
Feindliche Einheiten. Zu Befehl. Beeilung.
Jawohl. Jawohl.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Beeilung.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Befehle, Kommandant.
We're hitting a brick wall at the moment, and that's the trouble with this mission.
Erwarte Befehle.
Jawohl.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant. Hier kommt der Nachschub. Bestätigt.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
Jawohl.
Look how many tanks there are.
Bin schwer verletzt.
Fahrzeug
What the fuck?
Wir reparieren und füllen nach.
Bewegung, Soldaten. Na los.
Befehle? In Bewegung, Kommandant.
The thing is, they're like homing. They're like home towards your troops.
Na los. Beeilung.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
And there's one
Bewegung,
mortar
Soldaten.
and one repair truck. They can get out. The rest of the troops, the Tiger 2s, all that sort of stuff, it's all dead. Even that mortar guy didn't make it. Poor chap.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
But I think that's mission complete. After all that. Crazy mission.
You've saved hundreds of lives today. I am very impressed by your performance.
That's probably the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. Good job done. You only need to get one unit out alive, and we got the Panther out already. There you have it. That is the Battle of the Bulge complete, and I think the only reason I basically beat it this time around is because I knew what happened.
Sunday, December 24th, 1944. Christmas Watch on the Rhine. Such a nice name for such an insane undertaking. I remember singing that song as a kid in more innocent days. The idea that we could push through all of the Ardennes and free Antwerpen was bold enough. But what would have happened afterwards? Would we have been able to solidify that position? Drive the Americans out of Europe again? After the fights of the last few days, I have my doubts. After weeks of preparation, the weather finally got worse enough to ground the enemy air force. That is when we got the signal to commence the attack. And actually, I have nothing to complain about when it comes to my men. All of them did what they had to do. If it was only them, we would be standing in Antwerpen now. I focused on support tactics in this battle as we were already short on fuel and ammunition. I think it worked out well. When the sky cleared up, all hell broke loose. The Luftwaffe was unable to regain air superiority, and now we are retreating again. This is the loneliest Christmas I have ever witnessed. We are freezing, hungry, and constantly in fear. I don't care one bit about races, nations, victories, or losses. All I want is to spend the next Christmas at home, in peace, with the ones I love.
And that is every single mission of the German campaign complete. Next time we'll be moving on to the Allied campaign, but I think I've kept you guys long enough with this epic long episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.